Hey guys, what is up? I am Anvil. We're back in Mass Effect, and last time around we did Pinnacle Station, which took just about basically an hour and a half, which I was pleased to see. I was expecting to be uh, definitely longer than that, so it was nice to see that it was just perfect for the time frame I wanted. Now we're back on the main story. We're headed to Virmire. It's probably one of my favorite missions in this game. If not, my Novaria is up there too. I also enjoy Novaria. Uh, but Vermire is probably definitely one of my top, if not my top mission to do in this game. Uh, yeah, it's just fun. It's also one of the first missions in a video game that really uh, gave me a sense of consequence of action. So I get maybe that's another reason why it's very much cemented in my mind as one I enjoyed. But in any case, let's get going. Virmire is a fun one. Alright, so we finished exploring Shepard's okay apartment. Alright, headed to Virmire. All we have is a tip from the council about a garbled message they weren't able to understand. But it was sent over a emergency only channel, so or mission critical channel, something like that. Sent by a Solarian STG team. Alright, so there's like two different sections to Virmire.
Must be our Solarian infiltration. Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
Yep, there's the
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
Mako section. To get
Got a clean drop, Commander.
to the STG team, and then there's the on foot part where we actually help the STG team.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Alright, so the only annoying part about this lovely section, well, these things are never explained either. They're just these little crab creatures. I'm not gonna kill all of them, but I've never bothered to look up what they're called. But back to what I was saying. One of the annoying things about this particular section is the sheer amount of Geth armatures and Geth colossus we will be facing. And I was talking before, and I showed a little bit in just an episode or two ago, and not last one. The last one when we did, when we cleared the Geth out of the Armstrong cluster, I talked a little bit about how I deal with lone colossus, but how it doesn't work against colossus that are in groups. And I believe when we've come across that before on a couple of those worlds where there were arachni, and we'll be coming across that again, which is just all nice and fun and dandy. I missed. But yeah, we'll be getting to deal with lots of fun, a lot of armatures and a lot of colossus, which when I did this on Insanity, let me tell you, that was not the most pleasant experience I've ever had. That's for sure. There we go. But on normal, it shouldn't take us too long. It's just annoying as to how many there will be. Oh. And jump. That's okay. Alright. Still, I like I like how Virmire looks. I enjoy taking the Mako through like this, almost like edge of the sea. It's like these rocks can kind of, whatever they're sitting on, hold back the deep water, and so you're just kind of driving through the what bit of the ocean made it through, and I like it. It's neat. Took out all that. Didn't get a single enemy though. There he is. Missed again. Those drones do a very good job of blending into the rock cliffs behind them. I'm surprised that last missile didn't hit me. That one's... no, I dodged it. Got him. Alright. One more right here. There we go. That's perfect. Alrighty, sometimes if you have the right angle, you can pop a shot into the kind of crevices. There's sometimes rooms on either side. Now this bridge here isn't really necessary to go in, but I like to. It's not gonna let me save because there's enemies nearby, but that's fine. I like to clear out all the enemies along the way. Just for the fun of it. However, there are gonna be, and it's usually a bigger enemy that comes through, like a juggernaut. There are gonna be one or two bridges that we will have to go. Well, this one I don't think is going to be a juggernaut. Just those ghosts and stalkers. There we go. But there is at least one bridge. I believe there's two that require you to go into whichever room is whichever side has the room. It's usually the right side if you're looking at the bridge coming from the direction you came at it, if that makes sense. It's usually on the right side, but I think there's two bridges that you have to go to. One just to allow you to go underneath it because they have it blocked off, and the other one is to shut down the there's the one Colossus. I think it doesn't really have support, so we're gonna still manage to dodge it. As you see, like I did last time, you just hit it. It kind of throws you off balance too, but it never. Oh, there are armatures over there shooting at us, but it never gives the Colossus time if you just keep hitting it. And the armatures too, if you want to do it this way. It knocks them off balance. Oh. They never get to actually shoot at you if you just bunce them and knock them over. But anyways, the second bridge that you have to go to, there we go, is to shut down like the defense towers, that are the very reason, if I could talk, my goodness. I'm trying to pronunciate more, guys. I'm sorry. I tend to have a really bad habit of kind of slurring my words together. Which is the very reason why you had to be dropped off in the first place, is what I was trying to say. There we go. hopefully you guys can understand me just fine. But there's two ways we can go. I usually end up going one way, clearing it out, and then going around, clearing it out, going around the other way, clearing it out too, just for the fun of it. I don't think I did that on Insanity. I just chose one way, killed the people I needed to, and then kind of zipped on by. But since it's normal, the armatures go down pretty easy. I don't, like I said, I don't usually do the ramming thing with the armatures, just because like on the easier difficulties they go down much easier, and on the higher difficulties I don't usually allow myself to get that close to them, because armatures are usually in pairs. Colossus, on the other hand, are more often on their own, unsupported. So you have the ability to do this, to mess with them. Now sometimes you'll knock them over and you'll get tangled in them, so you can be aware of that. And sometimes you knock them over and they just insta stand up and shoot at you. So it's not a foolproof thing, but it does work. Their legs are not the most supportive. Alright, so we're gonna go back around the other way to get the other Colossus, because if we go that way, I think we'll be under fire from a whole bunch of guys behind us as we swing around to kill the other Colossus. Colossus, the reason why I know it's a Colossus even though I haven't seen it, is because I played the game a lot, and because the radar the giant blips on the map, or on the little radar, are Colossus. I think the smaller versions of the giant blip are armatures, but that's definitely a Colossus. I missed. So this might be a little bit dangerous to do, because there's guys at the bridge there that can, they're shooting at us already. Oh, I dodged that. So, trying to mess with him while we're under fire, not the best idea in the world, but I'd rather get hit by one or two stray bullets, one of those Geth on the bridge, than by the Colossus. Alright.
I believe that is our target.
So see, this bridge has been walled off to us. I believe there's one more we have to go to. Okay, like I always say, don't quote me. I've played this game a lot, but I'm definitely not. There's definitely others who are more experts than I am at it. That's for sure. All right. The stairs on this one or on the left, right?
You lead, I'll follow.
I can't figure out my directions. All of a sudden. Alright, so now the room on this one's on the left. So it seems like the room seems to be opposite the stairs. Whichever direction you have to go up the stairs, that's where the opposite will be the room. This gun just even shreds destroyers. Might want to consider. Alright, so there's the gate controls. Alright, we disabled the AA guns.
The grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Alright, so I guess maybe there's only the two bridges. I could have sworn there were three. Maybe not. Like I said, I've never claimed to be the never claimed to have perfected this game. Alright, I did open the bridge. I'd appreciate it if you had actually opened. I mean, you guys will see, I hit the button to open the bridge. Maybe I have to... that's annoying. I hit disable AA guns, and I hit the open the bridge button. But the bridge didn't want to open. Alright, so we'll run all the way back here. And open the bridge again. Activate. I did that. Oh, maybe I missed it, but I know I looked at it. I hit A to activate it. And then I went to the A guns and I hit A, disable. The water physics are, and the water looks very good. It's very well done. There's the Normandy. Yep, there is a third bridge. I knew it. And this one you have to go to as well, because they've walled this one off to you as well. I think I just said as well twice. Alright. Stairs are on the right. I think the room you need to go into, it's on the left. Alright. So I guess whichever way you have to go up, the room's opposite of that. Which means I was wrong, because two-thirds of the bridges, the room is on the left. And I thought they were all, most of them were on the right. So there you go.
That did it. We shouldn't have any more trouble reaching the camp.
I'm just having fun and celebrating when I get something right. No more trouble, according to Ashley. It's always amazing. See, the last time I played this, I played it on Insanity. So it's always amazing when you go and you play a game and you beat it on its hardest difficulty. Then you go back and just for fun, you play it on, like, go back and play it on normal, like we're doing here. It's always amazing to me how much quicker some segments go, because we're basically done with the vehicle part of, we are done
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded.
with the vehicle part
Saren
of
can't
Virmire.
explain when you get here.
But it seemed like it went way quicker than it would have, or than I remember it being. It's because the last time I did it, I played it on Insanity, which means it did take a lot longer. Because, I had to be much more careful.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Captain Kirahi.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
Yeah, we didn't really get your message.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
You know what he's been doing.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Alright.
What's so important about curing this
We've
genophage?
already had this talk.
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
Obviously, we need to stop this. This is going to be an issue with Rex.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Pretty much.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
We'll find another way, Rex.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable.
We'll find
We
another
can't
way.
make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
I'll talk to him.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
I'll deal with
You
him.
think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
It's such a cliche line. Alright, so that's Rex shooting over there in the water. So what you can do, you can actually go and talk to each of your squad mates, and you won't initiate a conversation, but they'll say something, and they'll say something different before and after you talk to Rex. I'm probably not going to do that, simply just for time, but you see, like, if you talk to Tally,
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
you want to talk to them. I don't know if they,
The Krogan seems very upset.
yeah. So they'll say a couple different things, and then after you talk to Rex, depending on the outcome of that, they each have something else to say as well. And then once you've dealt with Rex, then you can talk to Captain Kira.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
We should, not because of the genophage, though.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to
Find
you
another
so
way,
far.
Rex.
Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
We were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Arachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Deal. Alright, so if you don't... It didn't give me a Paragon or Renegade choice because I did the Rex's family armor assignment. If I hadn't done that, it would have given me a Paragon or Renegade choice. Which then you would have had to pass to convince him. Alright, so now that we've talked to Rex, and he's agreed to keep helping us, we can talk to Kirahi.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts, we can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Of course you will.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Well, we got all we need.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
Alright.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
I'm gonna, because I've been used, well, either one you choose, they're both grayed out as an option for a squad mate due to the fact that one's held back on the nuke and one goes to the Solarian. So I'm gonna end up using, I might just even take Rex with me or something, but because they're both gonna be, I've been obviously doing Ashley and Tally, so like I said, no matter which one I choose, Ashley's still not going to be available to me as squad mate, so I'll just give him Ashley.
William, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'll have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
It probably
I won't
is.
lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Igor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
This guy's a good leader.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Alright, let's go.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
This is a great speech.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We're still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, let's do this.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped Arachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Alrighty. I always like that speech. Oh, I guess Caden is available. Oops. He becomes unavailable later. In any case, we'll grab Townley and... grab Rex.
Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
Yep.
It's fine. Let's move.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Alright, so you can finish this mission and have the Solarians survive, but only if you do all the things that all the extra things that you find along the way that could keep them alive. If that makes any sense to you. There we go. Sure, why not? No, it's Tally. Put one of the pistols for you. Journal. And it doesn't tell you, if you look in the journal, assisting Kirai's team, it doesn't tell you what they are. You just have to go and find them. Fortunately, I know what they are, and I know where to find them. Alright, I just want to give Rex something better than what he's using. And then... there we go, much better. And then for a shotgun, there we go. Pretty much is the same thing. Kinetic coil and frictionless materials. Oh, weapon stability, sure. High explosive rounds. Oh, I love this. Massive increase in weapon overheating. Plus 500% heat generation. Actually, you know, why not? And then we'll just give him another frictionless materials to kind of slow down the heat overheating. Alright. Sure, I'll give him a better biotic amp, and then I don't have any better. Alright, let's give him one of those, and see if we have a shield interface. Sure, there we go. Alright. Much better. See, that's basically...
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground.
that's the kind of stuff that I
I
haven't been showing you. That I've just been doing outside of the... Alright, so this is the first thing here.
Monovi is under coordinated crossfire.
That I've been
Check for
doing
long-range
outside of
turrets
the
helping
videos. It's just all the boring inventory stuff. Like, alright, which mod to put on which guy, and why, and... since I had to use Rex, this one, I don't really need this, but sure. I want to take out the transmitter, or the triangulation tower. Disrupt. Alright. Yeah, the communications are disrupted. And they usually say something too, like they notice a difference.
Beautiful. Too bad it's been contaminated by Saren and his guests.
Alright.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
So there's that. Because we've disrupted their communications. And now we got enemies here. Yeah. They can. I think that's like the back way. I want to go this way.
Not now, Shepard.
I'm gonna have him use his assault rifle for the moment. There we go.
They're calling SAT strikes. Dieto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
Alright. Isn't that where I just was? It is. Alright, so we just went in a circle. That's awesome. Or we didn't? No, we didn't. It just looks like where we just were. I was like, I think we went in a circle. I don't really need the aid station, but grab it. Alright, so now we need to take out the Geth flyers. Really get the drones.
We're getting pounded. Bunker up before the aircraft return.
So that's just a hint to you, the player, right there. If you head this way, instead of the other way, to where the destroyer was, we should run into there we go. Another reason why biotics comes in handy. Stuff like throw. One of these ways we should, maybe not this way, but one of these directions we should head into. Yeah. Oh, here we go. You can overlook kind of what you're gonna be facing. Nice little vantage point. But we're looking for some Geth drones. Right, you gotta go this way. And then instead of which direction? I thought it was off to the left. I could have sworn it was off to the left, but I've been wrong before. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. Alright, so whichever way we went the wrong way that I usually go. Ow, that hurt. There's a fuel tank there that you can blow up, which I just did. There we go. Geth flyers destroyed. Alright, so that's the aircraft they were talking about. So let's just see where I was planning on going and I missed. Oh, okay, so it's to the right. I think I always do that. I end up thinking it's to the left and I try and go that way, and obviously it's to the right.
You may be getting some help.
Yes, you are, my friend. You are getting some help from Shadow. We've taken out your air problem. Alright, so let's... see, I'm trying to think. I don't... The triangulation tower. look here real quick just to be safe, but satellite uplink. I think we need to turn around because I'm pretty sure I missed one. Because there's only one more thing up ahead. And I don't remember. I think the one that I missed, I think I know what it is. I think I know where it is. We just passed it. No, that's not the one I was thinking of though. I'm gonna blow that up. It's back where we came from to get here. There's a tower on top of... Yeah, that's what I missed. I'm glad I decided to go and check my sheet, because I usually get all of them, but it's been a little while. This thing right there, satellite uplink. Unless you're looking right at it, you won't notice it. Shoot it. There we go. Now there's just one more thing, and I know where it is. I'd feel bad if I missed something and then the Solarians died. Because you have to do all of them. You have to do every single... There's like four... Yeah, there's 4 different things you have to do to make sure the Solarians survive. Alright, so there's 2 doorways we can go in.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Want to go this way. I don't think it really matters which way you go. Well, there's the one way. This is the way, only way you can get in this way, and then you'll have a couple of options as to which way you want to go in here. But what you want to do is, I guess it's this console, because I thought it was, doesn't really matter which console. All right, you want to access the base security.
We've got access to base security. We can put the alarms from here, maybe even trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
And this is the final choice, is you can either send them more enemies that you don't want to fight, or you can fight them. And they will die if you send them extra enemies. So you gotta pick the one where you just end up facing a few more enemies. It's really no big deal. That's the final option.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
There we go. And doing all of those things will make sure the Solarian teams, or at least some of them, survive. There's always going to be casualties more, unfortunately. Alright. A lot of big guys. Another destroyer around here. Juggernaut, alright. We'll do that. See if we can throw you. We can, what do you know? It's warp. And we'll use that. Warp is like a damage ability. Damages all nearby enemies and objects, making them more vulnerable to further damage. Look at that. Biotics are really fun to use. I almost went with that's why I almost went with the Liara Tally combination. But I hadn't used Ashley in forever, so I decided to go with her. Alright. Sorry, intel report. Sure, why not? I don't think it really matters. Grab that. It's just, okay, just add your codex.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Yep, someone's here. Indoctrinated. Sorry, guys.
You don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Alright, so there, I wasn't wrong. There is another door. When you first have access into the complex, you have 2 doors, and then you go through the one on the far right where there's the 3 doors. There's another door left of the one that we went through. Like if you go back out 3 doors, back to the way you came, there's another door down to the left, and it allows you to access an area. Really isn't all that important. I might go and do it just to show you guys. It's just another room with a couple of enemies, and I think some more cells that you can go and look at. You can actually see the area from here. It's part of the reason why it's annoying that you can't get to it from this way. But you can open up this one. Kill these indoctrinated. Head down here, and there's enemies in here, and you can't get through it. You have to go the other way around to get there. Oh. Alright. Nearing the 150 limits. Yeah, I haven't cleared out my inventory. I didn't do that last time around. I'll need to go and do that this time. It's not like I need anything though, so just for the fun of it, since we're doing amazing on time, I might just run, and it won't take long at all. Not long at all. That's interesting. Or maybe this is the way to do it. I don't think so, though. Oh, okay. I've never found that before, actually. So that's new to me. That's how you get down. I always wondered how you got down there. Can't believe I never saw that. Because you can go through this door, and you walk up along here, and I was always wondered how you got down there to
What's going on?
investigate those cells. But you can't open them. But I guess that's how you do it. I never found that before. That's amazing to me. I must be blind to not see those, or to not see that door. Another reason why I love playing these games. Find something new every day, even when you're not looking for it. I know this is a bit of a detour. If you're hoping to get right more into some more action, I'm sorry. The completionist in me, though, wants me to make sure all enemies are dead, all areas are cleared, looked into. And see, there should be another door over here. Like I said, it's out of the way to get to, though. Well, maybe not. I could have sworn. Hold on. Unless we walked by it. No, that's the only door that I see. Interesting. I don't know what to tell you guys. I've gone in there before. There must be some other back way. I'm not gonna worry about it too much though. I thought there was another door there. Maybe I'm thinking of some other area. But there definitely is a way down in there. I apparently just can't remember where it is. Not a problem, no? We'll just move on. Ooh, aid station, although I think I'm already full on medi-gel. Yeah, I am. Every once in a while, enemies will just give you medi-gel. Especially in the later missions.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Alright. So we'll just move on. Take the elevator. worried about danger at all. So much so that I put my back to the door. Alright. So up here we find, oh look, a bunch of stasis pods with, what are these? Husks. How awesome. You investigate it. And there you go. It was a Krogan scientist, look at that. The doctor was a Krogan. Alright, that's not cool. Overheated my gun. How very unkind of them. I don't see anything necessary here. I'm just looking for the door. There it is. Alright. Put more geth over here. And now we get to meet an Asari, Reina Thanoptis.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
You are gonna cause me far too many problems over the course of the next couple games. Well, I wouldn't say it caused me problems. You just keep getting into trouble. Why am I so nice to you?
I'm not going to hurt you. Who are you?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you didn't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
You gotta tell me about your research first.
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Salarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Maybe just a little too late for you, Rana.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Yep.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom the subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
Alright, you can go. I'll be seeing you again, though, I'm sure.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
Alright, we gave her a chance. Let's go see what Saren's private lab has for us. Guess what that
Shepard,
is?
look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
Only this one's intact. Maybe it'll finish our vision for us. Guess what? We get to watch it again, guys. Well, we found where Saren's going. Sort of. We saw a planet. We don't know which one it is. Liara will, though. Now we get to have a very interesting talk.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen. You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
Nope.
There is a realm of existence.
This is sovereign.
On your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Oh yeah, he could have.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
We'll stop you.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
So the Protheans did not create those things. The Reapers did. The Reapers created the Citadel and the mass relays.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Yep, pretty much.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
How many are there?
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
No, not at all.
Legion, the time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
There's a couple reasons why Virmire is my favorite. The speech by Kirihei, that conversation is just awesome. It's one of the best conversations in like any video game ever. You have no idea what's going on. There's this awesome voice, this crazy thing talking to you about your doom. I don't know.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way and it's coming hard. We need to wrap things up in there fast.
There's nothing we can do here. Idea, Shepard?
Blow the place and get out of here.
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
Sounds good to me.
Looks like Shadow picked a sensitive spot. Williams, head them off. Hold them.
There's a Krogan down there. If not more of them. Yeah, there's at least two. And a Warlord, if I'm not mistaken. Unless we just killed him. I think we might have killed the Warlord. We're seeing another one though. It might have all been warriors. I don't remember warlords, Krogan warlords dying that easy. You know, as much as I've enjoyed, I really have enjoyed playing this game again. I'm still really looking forward to playing Mass Effect 2 and 3 again. I usually explain it to people this way. I love the Mass Effect trilogy. It's my favorite game series of all time. And then, I explain it like this. I like Mass Effect 1, and I love Mass Effect 2 and 3. That's how I explain it. But I love the series as a whole. They're all great games. I just prefer the style of 2 and 3 better. But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with this game. I just prefer the other one. I didn't need to do that. Turret controls, perfect. That means the Normandy can now land. Just need to get rid of that. Alright, now we're going to turn around, and when the elevator shows up...
Good luck on the gun, Shadow. Now it's our turn.
Alright. Going to plant the bomb. Since there's an aid station, I'll do that, and then that, and it's like we never used one.
We need to clear the gun and set those charges.
There we go. Perfect. I really do hate those Geth Ghosts and Stalkers.
Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker
Very
down.
glad that they didn't carry into the other games in terms of Geth enemies. Those enemies wouldn't really work in the other two games either, I don't think, though. Plenty of fuel tanks, almost as if you could have a pretty big fight here.
Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about.
Alright, here comes the
Commander, bring
Normandy.
us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Let's see here. There she is. this is where Caden becomes grayed out. So I could have gone with Ashley that whole time. That's okay.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me?
Yeah, I read you.
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker. Now!
Negative! It's too hot! Can't risk it! We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
Alright, good plan.
Up to the AA tower. Move.
Yep. Ooh, Rex and Tally. We'll definitely be seeing at least one warlord here. Grogan Warrior, there's the warlord. Rex, I want you using your shotgun. He's gonna rush us, so I'm gonna use damping, and I want you to use throw. Thank you. There we go. Alright. That was the only annoying. I think that's the only fight actually. Yep. Oop. Almost made it completely back around. And here is where consequence comes in.
Yeah, we're sending in reinforcements.
Heads up, LT. We just spotted a ship headed to your location.
No kidding.
It's already here. There's Geth pouring out all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here. I'm activating the bomb.
What are you doing, Caden?
Alenko, what are you doing?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
Screw that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
And you have one choice. You rescue Caden or you rescue Ashley. And you leave the other behind. I'm gonna rescue Ashley.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
I'm sorry, Caden. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
Alright. I always prefer you get the same fight whether you go back to the bomb site. No matter you can have the roles reversed too. Of Caden here, Ashley at the bomb site. It just depends on who you sent with Kirahi. And I always prefer the fight here instead of at the bomb site. It's just better. More cover. And it's a location you haven't seen yet, so. That's always new and nice.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Salarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not
They
mar
can.
yourself in pointless revolt. Do not
I'm gonna do
sacrifice
it.
everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, but they were utterly
Yeah, but they were
destroyed.
taken by surprise. We're not taken by
But what if they
surprise.
had bowed
Surprised?
to the
We're not taken by
The
surprise.
Protheans still exist. Is submission not preferable to extinction?
I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd like to be a slave.
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now
No.
you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win.
I'm a logical guy.
But
I
if
don't
we
agree
work
with
the
Saren.
Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign. Though I was aware of the dangers, I had hoped this facility could protect me.
It's not working, is it?
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
I think it's already happened.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Yeah, no.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
You are indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers. We can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
Sorry. I don't agree with you.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization.
Another reason why Virmire is great. You finally get a face-to-face with Saren. Alright. Let's just throw some of that at him. And then some of that at him. I want you to throw warp at him. We'll hit him with overload, because why not? Boom. Look at that.
everybody, hang on!
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
Alenko knew the risks going in. He gave his life to save the rest of us.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
I'm sorry, Ash. I'd never leave you behind. I couldn't. You know that.
I know, and I'm grateful. But Caden died because of me. Because of us.
Ash, how far are you going to drive yourself? Are you trying to be a martyr? To redeem your grandfather's honor?
That's not fair.
What the public and the military did to him was unfair. But I don't want to lose you because of it.
Aye, Shepard.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision.
We get to watch it
I
again.
might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
I really should count how many times you get to watch this.
I never thought the images would be
come on,
so
you've seen it before.
intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What else?
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu Relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu Relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
Alright, time to go to Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu Relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
Well, be careful.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren is heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie
I
down
promise,
for
they
a
are
minute.
as much more mentally able, mentally strong in the next couple games.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Alright, time. Meeting's over.
Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Alright, let's do it.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogans serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign. A Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine. A true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming. If it turns out to be accurate.
Oh my gosh, you people are
Sovereign's a
stupid.
Reaper.
It is accurate.
Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
Well, at least they're still behind us. Even if they're not willing to believe us. They'll believe us when the Reapers are breathing down their throats. Alright, let's see. We'll probably talk to the crew next time as usual, but I want to talk to Joker.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, sir. I don't know if I could have done it.
There is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
No, I get it.
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry. I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Alright. Well, on that somber note, and it'll continue to be somber next time around, thank you guys all for watching. Next time around, we'll be starting off talking to the crew, and then before we go to Hylos, we're gonna end up back on the Citadel for a short while. So there's 2 things to do there before we leave, but they'll take no time at all. And then we'll be off to Ilos. So I'm not next time around, and I'm gonna do the entire Ilos mission no matter how long it takes. It shouldn't be too long. Like, I don't think it's as long as, like, even Virmire wasn't obviously as long as Pharaoh's from Novaria, and I think Ilos is the same. It's the length of the mission isn't as important as the story of it, which is I think why I enjoy Virmire and Virmire and Ilos the most in terms of story, is because those 2 missions seem to focus more on the story aspect of it and less on the length of the mission. Like, there's certain things in Novaria and Pharaohs that are just kind of there to drag out the length, which is understandable. It is a game. But yeah, once again, I appreciate you all watching, and I will see you next time to have a very somber conversation with our crew.